All right, we're here with Minnetonka head coach Eric Johnson, and Eric, back here again. It's kind of become familiar ground. Does it ever get old?
It doesn't get old. No, it is special this time, as it was the first and second time, really. It's fun to be down here. We've got a great group of kids, and we're excited that they achieved their team goal to get down here, and then refocus that goal to try to win one too.
All right, obviously, last year you guys won it all. You got Lakeville North again. Is there, in the back of your mind, do you guys mention last year at all, or do you say this is this year's team and don't even bring up last year?
We try to stay away from comparing last year because I think both teams are a little bit different. There was some players lost to graduation. Both teams have some things that are just looking differently out there on the ice, and both teams are playing a little bit differently than they did last year, I think. But yeah, that's in the back of our minds. We knew that was a big game, late game that we tied and then won in overtime, and I think it is at the forefront of both teams' minds. But we're trying to spin a different story.
Lake Conference, is a pretty solid conference down here. Does playing in that conference kind of get you ready for these kind of games, the physicality and stuff that the conference teams bring to the table?
I think it's the quality of teams in the Lake Conference, and that each game is a playoff type of atmosphere, which most games are pretty tight in score, not too big of spreads. A lot of one-goal games in the Lake Conference that are decided in the third period, and in some cases overtime. So that definitely prepares our defense to our team defense. We got to play a lot in the defensive zone, playoff like hockey in the Lake Conference, and then you got to score goals and come up big in the Lake to do well against those good teams. So I do think it's like playoff hockey. In January, we're fortunate to play that schedule.
All right. Last question here. Buck said his one thing is goaltending. If you had to put your finger on one thing that said if we execute or do this perfectly, we're gonna win tonight, what would that be?
Team defense. I think high percentage hockey, minimizing turnovers and odd man rushes the other way. If we play, I think, good defense as a team, I think the offense can take care of itself.
All right. Thank you. Good luck.